Oh boy. Yep, I think everything's in there. Just have to turn off desktop audio. We will be off. So, this might come as a surprise. Yeah, this actually is a bit of a surprise, I think. Ooh, hello. How you do? I'm just waiting to see if everything's set up correctly, which so far it appears I have. So I think we're fine. We're fine to start the show. We're fine. As with last week's show, it's not gonna be a very long one. In fact, it's gonna be relatively short. So if we're done, we're out of topics, and then you guys don't really have anything for me to discuss, well, I'm just gonna end it there. So just keep that in mind, because I do still have a bit of personal business to take care of, but I feel so much better than I did a couple of days ago. I feel way better. Trying screen doesn't work. Huh. Let's see. Well, it's capturing. It just it's not showing up. If you're wondering why the chat on screen is not working, well, basically, there's a 30-second delay for YouTube live streams. That's right. So it works perfectly. I can see it on my OBS control panel. You guys will have to wait half a minute. But there you go. It works. If flip it works. Alright. With that out of the way. Oh boy. Hello, how you do? Yeah, thank you guys for toughing this week out. Unfortunately, there hasn't been a video this week, which I duly apologize for, but I mean, college is a thing. If you're a college student, you're probably super busy also around this time, which I hope that this live stream would be a bit of a reprieve and a bit of opportunity to relax for you. But yeah, Apple is confirming that Space Gray Magic Keyboards, trackpads, and mice are discontinued while supplies last. So it's the same deal with the iMac Pro. You might remember that the iMac Pro became only available in one configuration. It's also this while supplies last message. This little dreaded message. Yeah. One of you wanted a Blackmagic mouse for the MacBook Air, but it was too expensive. I would guess that you have a Space Gray MacBook Air, because I have a Space Gray MacBook Pro, and I always wanted like an external. Well, I hate the Magic Mouse with a passion. In my design class, I talked mad crap about how the Magic Keyboard, the Magic Mouse is just a horrible, horrible piece of design. But the Magic Trackpad, oh, I love my trackpad on the MacBook. I was gonna hook it up to like an ultrafine display. Spend a couple $1,000s on that, and use it to, you know, charge my Mac at the same time while it becomes a bit of a desktop experience. So I can plug it in, it becomes the brains of a desktop system. I plan to have either a Magic Keyboard or a Keychron K1, because I do like low profile mechanical keys. I'm that type of guy. And a Magic Trackpad. I wanted to get the Space Gray one, but apparently if you don't get it now, you might never get it, or if you're prepared to pay out the butt for a very expensive marked up third party vendor on eBay. Well, because you might be thinking, well, why the heck are they discontinuing these things? Because the iMac Pro is gone. So let's read the article. If you want a Space Gray Apple accessory such as a Magic Mouse, keyboard, or trackpad, now is the time to get one because they're being discontinued. On Apple's store page, they're currently for sale, but with a while supplies last message. Apple confirmed to The Verge that will no longer sell the Space Gray accessories after the stock runs out, but the silver variants will still be available. The message is the same one that appeared on the iMac Pro before it was listed as out of stock for good. Now that Apple's Space Gray desktop isn't around, it seems that the companies decided to stop making the Space Gray accessories. It's a bit odd, given that Apple kept the color around when it introduced the M1 MacBooks, where external mice and keyboards might still be in demand. The discontinuation of the dark accessories does raise the question of whether it will stick around in the rumored design, though, or if Apple will go the colorful route it did with the new iMacs. Let me buy a purple iPad Pro. That probably would never happen, though. And also, the lightning cable might also be gone. But yeah, I wanted the Magic Trackpad, the Space Gray Magic Trackpad, because it's the only trackpad that really matches the trackpad I have on the MacBook Pro. Oh, you're planning to get the MacBook Air. Or you currently don't have one. Well, you'll have to buy one now, unfortunately. It was so colorful Touch ID ones, which is ominous because if they kind of want to keep that around, I would think that they would keep selling it and then just swap it over once the new black / space gray / whatever they call the new color, that colorway around. So I don't think there's going to be a black iMac, if that makes sense or not. Like a black iMac or an iMac Pro, whatever they decide to call it, right? I don't think that they'll offer one. The M1 seems to be powerful enough to do a lot of things that the Xeon could do. I say a lot of the things, not all of the things. Yeah, they want to sell colorful Touch ID ones. Maybe. I legitimately have no idea. Right. Well, that's the thing, because who knows? Personally, I don't think that it's gonna come out. Because they're discontinuing the product itself, the iMac Pro. But if they're discontinuing the mice and keyboards, yeah, probably not happening. Yeah. The colorful ones, let's see. Well, let's go to apple.com. Let's confirm it for everyone. Let's take a look. Can you buy them separately? Or does it have to be shipped? Because I feel like you can technically order new ones, but it's replacement new ones. Because on the Apple Store, if I go to product type, docks, GPUs. Let's see, mice and keyboards. Nope, it still has the original design. They don't have it for the new iMac yet. I feel like they're kind of doing they're kind of pulling the same thing with the iMac Pro, like, oh yeah, supply constraints. So we're just gonna keep selling the old ones, and then in 2 months that supply issue is gone, and then we can sell you those new iMac keyboards separately. Because if you look at the new iMac keyboards, it's rounded here, right? It's rounded. So, well, this is like kind of like squared off. So, it's not the same keyboard, right? It's just literally a Magic Keyboard for the previous generation iMac. I have a feeling that the replacement for the 27-inch rumors say that's gonna be a 30-inch display. It's going to come with it new iMac keyboards they can buy separately. But until that happens, we're kind of stuck with this. Yeah, Magic Keyboard, Magic Mouse. Let's see if I can still buy one. It's still $20 more expensive in stock. Yes, right. So you have to buy one now. If you want Magic Mouse, let's see the trackpad. Yeah, there's a space gray model listed. Yeah, in stock. Yeah, it's $20 more expensive than the white one. So, yeah, highly recommend that you get into it right now, because otherwise you'll have to find it on eBay for like $300. I respect the hustle. I know people that would actually do this, just like stock up on like 5 million of these trackpads and keyboards, and then basically just flip them on eBay, which I respect. I honestly respect these people, but personally, I won't do it. I don't know. But yeah, if you want to get into it now. But yeah, I don't know. The previous iMac, some of you said it's still beautiful. It just looks extremely antiquated. If you, right? Like maybe in 2013 it looks awesome, but in 2020, especially when it's next to this new iMac, I'm sorry. It just looks antiquated. The old iMac just looks antiquated. Look at that. It looks super ancient. Hello, how you do? Yeah, 218 PPI. Yeah, it uses Intel processor, M1. Yeah, configurable with Magic Keyboard and Touch ID. Yeah, they're gonna replace the 27-inch model soon. They'll probably keep like a base model 27-inch for like, you know, like $14.99 or like $12.99. Well, I don't think the price will go up. I don't think the original iMac's price is gonna go up. But I think the new one that's replacing it will probably be like $200 more expensive. So you can say it starts at $19.99. Wildcard idea, maybe the 30-inch. Think of it like a MacBook way. The larger MacBooks have more powerful processors, so maybe that is the M1X model. So it'll probably only come with white or black. Only the small 24-inch model has all these colors, right? You can probably imagine how it's gonna work. That actually has a decent chance of happening. Not gonna lie. Wait, really? I haven't checked the specs because I don't want to buy an iMac. I have no use for an iMac. Let's take a look. Hello, people. How you doing? New people coming in. Hello. Wait, 24-inch, 240 gigs? The hell? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I have not seen the specs, admittedly. Let's see. Holy crap, you're right. 256 gigs for $12.99. Shit, with that amount of money, you know, I'll probably buy an iPad. You know, if I buy $12.99, I'm buying a $12.99 device. It's beautiful, and you know, you can trade in your old Mac. If you have an old Mac, that, of course. Logic Pro 10, Final Cut Pro. Yeah, for $12.99. Get out of here! I mean, like, it's 2021. Give people half a terabyte, you cheapskates. 256 gigs, like it couldn't even store 4 of my thumbnails. Well, so you say that macOS is taking up some space. Well, it's not going to be 250 gigs of space, but Come on now. It's gotta be a decent chunk. So, I will say this. I unironically wanted to, like, just buy a bunch of trackpads and mice to flip it on eBay. This idea came to me. I don't know why. I really want to flip. I really want to, like, sell it for profit. For those of you not familiar with the term flip, it means that you buy something and then you sell it to someone else for profit. So you raise the price on those products that you've just bought, of course, and then you sell it to them for profit. Meanwhile, doing not much of anything. So, you know, the profit comes from me having those space gray Magic keyboards. Hey Fabian, I'm doing good. I've been struggling with something personal, but I'm doing fine now. Yeah, I agree with you, Ian. For that price of 12.9-inch iPad Pro, it is more worth it, yeah. It just is. You get full M1 processor, you get 4 speakers, you get the best mic in an iPad, you get like a camera improvement, right? Crazy cameras, iPad OS. It works with the Magic Keyboard, the iPad Magic Keyboard, and you have the Apple Pencil. I mean, like, it's just a more complete package. I agree with what Taylosive says about the iPad. I don't know if you guys watched one of his videos where he discussed whether you should pick up an iPad or a Mac if you have like $1,200. His personal recommendation, which I wholeheartedly agree with, is that the iPad is more fun to use. Yeah, sure, the Mac might be more functional, it might perform more things, but the iPad, if it's like an all-purpose device that you want to use on your off days, yeah, the iPad is a more fun device, a funner device. Ethel says, I'm kind of disappointed that the iMac is the same chip as the iPad Pro now. Yeah. Here's my conspiracy theory. I don't think that the iPad Pro is really meant to have an M1. I feel like the chip shortage has forced their hand. I think they're going to ship with something like an A14X. But number one, the M1 is already so powerful that they can use it as a selling point, right? They'll probably disable like a core or two, right? They'll ship an M1 but call it an A14X. Because the M stands for Mac. I think it's pretty obvious now the M stands for Mac, so it's kind of confusing that you put one in an iPad. But number one, it saves on R&D costs, and probably number two, they probably have like a disabled core M1 that they're just going to call the A14X. But the chip shortage probably wanted... Yeah, Apple probably wanted to like streamline their production. Yeah, because like, oh yeah, like it's not a good look when you're like, oh yeah, well, chip shortage, but I'm just going to take some of those chips and then disable one of them at checkout and then give it a completely new SKU. That's not how it works. Yeah, it's probably a lot easier to just ship the M1 because they're already mass producing these things. Yeah, but yeah, like the base model iMac is probably like the lowest spec Mac against the highest spec iPad. Which, if you think about it, means that the iPad is kind of underpowered if it's meant to be a computer replacement. Kinda. Right? I don't know if all of you use Pro devices. I use Pro devices because they last me longer. And also, they got all the features, right? So I got a MacBook Pro. I know a lot of you don't like the touch bar, but I will insist that the touch bar is pretty good. Except when it fails, which is a lot of the time, so I ended up not using it as often as I would liked. The redesigned MacBook Pros has the same color scheme as the 20th anniversary Mac as an option. Well, like gunmetal? Let's take a look at the 20th anniversary Macintosh. Johnny Ive designed that. It was an all-in-one computer, but back then it was not Steve Jobs. It was Gil Amelio. That's right. This guy. He hired this British design firm, Johnny Ive, went to work for him. He's like one of the only people that Jobs kept after he came back. But yeah, that was just under Gil Amelio, the 20th anniversary Macintosh. Yeah, so it's like in... Right, it's in 1976, right? But they released it in 1997. Which, first of all, it's not the Macintosh that's 20 years old because it came out on January 24th, 1984, right? Apple was founded in 1976 on April 1st, 1976, but they released this Macintosh in 1997. This is like a gunmetal, kind of like an orangey. Maybe it's just the lighting. I'm pretty sure it's just the lighting. I'm gonna be going down to like Redwood City after. Yeah, because like we no longer have to wear masks, so like California is actually pretty good now. It's on the path of getting out of the entire situation. So basically, I'm probably gonna go down to Redwood City to just take a look at. Right, just like there's like a computer science museum down there. Of course, you know, it's right next to Silicon Valley. Yeah. So yeah, this is like 1997. Like, I actually, yeah, 1997. But it's the 21st year. Yeah, was announced. Yeah, 1996. But they only started working on it in 1996, and they had to rush it out the door in 1997, which is crap because this computer, while it looks sick, is actually pretty low spec. So it only has 800 by 600, 4 by 3, and then you have 2 megabytes of VRAM, which yeah, back then is still super underpowered. It came with System 761. Yeah. 32 megabytes, megabytes, and then 128 megabytes. 2 gig hard drive. There's a super drive. Yeah. And then $7,500. Yeah, Marketing Group turned into a pricey special edition. Which, it's already dwindling more of the sales base. But this was like really one of the first all-in-one Macs. Well, the modern all-in-one design. Kinda. But it's so thin that there's really no space to like put anything, and then the display is kind of dinky on the device itself, which is not really something that you would want, even on like the original iMac. It's just bad. But it was designed regardless. It was a thing. But yeah, the color looks kind of, it's kind of vomit-inducing. Look at this. It's kind of orangey, not quite gunmetal, not quite gray. It's kind of disgusting. And then you have this out-of-place rainbow Apple logo. It would look much better with a white Apple logo, but that's just me. Oh, I don't need to even watch the Apple Explain video because I can tell you right now. They changed the backlighting system so it no longer really shines through. That's the reason. There. He used 8 minutes to explain all of that. I used 5 seconds. That's it. You don't have to watch an 8-minute video just to understand why they removed the backlight. Because the backlight panel was changed and it's so thin that it no longer shines through. That's the entire reason. Just saved you 8 minutes right there. You get more GPU cores for the iPad Pro. Well, that's fair. So you get like a 7 or 8 core design. I don't think you can pick. Let's see. Yep, 7 or 8 core design. Kind of like the MacBook Air. Which is why I want them to have a Pro desktop so they can return the black / space gray accessories. But ditching space gray, if they're still doing a darker color with the black border, black bezel, I would guess that it's going to be a darker color. Remember the matte black Apple rumor? Yeah. Maybe this is gonna come to... Well, they don't want to do slate again. Even though I love slate, I think it's the perfect way to do a deep black. But, on aluminum. But, it scratches way too easily. The durability is just crap. A lot of iPhone 5s came straight from the factory new and already scuffed up back then. It was a pretty big story back then, and Apple didn't like it. Consumers didn't like it. It was gone. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a different color than the current keyboards because it just doesn't make sense. It looks like they're winding down the entire production, which just does not make sense. Yeah. Yeah, they do look good. I want Apple to release a black MacBook. I would definitely buy it. That's the thing. But they refuse to release it. To much of our chagrin. It's really unfortunate, actually. It's unfortunate. It looks really sharp. I have a slate iPhone 5. Let's see if I can show you the video. Doop, doop, doop. I'm gonna... Yeah, that's the slate iPhone 5. In fact, I don't have to listen to my own voice because I can just do that. Because I have my desktop audio turned off. Oh yeah, this iPhone I bought from one of my very, very good friends back then when he was still doing eBay for iPhones. But yeah, there it is. Slate iPhone 5. Yeah, this is my favorite, all-time favorite color. Look at that. This is just sharp. Yeah, I bought this. This still runs iOS 6 too. Look at this. It runs iOS 6. It turns on. It does everything. I still have that phone now. It's probably... I collect a lot of Apple devices. This is one phone in my collection that will never sell under any circumstances because you'll be lucky to find one on eBay for $500. In fact, let's take a look at eBay now. First of all, you're not gonna find an iPhone 5 that's like new. And even, look at that. It runs iOS 9. It looks like 9. Yeah, it looks like 9 or 10. Yeah, it's slate, but it does not run iOS 6. The model, the phone that I have runs iOS 6. All of these, yeah, it runs 10.3.3. Right, this one's cracked. This one's... activation lock, so it's probably stolen from somewhere. Faulty. This one's running iOS 8. It's great. If you have the blobs, you can actually... I have the blobs for my iPhone 5. You can actually... Yeah. So I got boot looped once. I fixed that issue by upgrading to 10.3.3 and then I downgraded back to 6.1.6. iOS 6. Okay, show of hands. Okay. I wish I could have seen iOS 6 live in 2021. Show of hands. Who amongst you people have never seen iOS 6 in real life? Like, you've never used an iOS 6 device. You've only seen the videos, but you've never seen it in real life. You can restore an unlocked iPhone 5 to iOS 6. No. Unless you have the blobs, which most of you don't, so that's not possible. Yeah, this one doesn't have iOS 6. This one is scratched up. This one's basically fake. Yep, iOS 10. iOS 10. Not real. iOS 10. Not real. So yeah, you basically can't find one of these things on eBay. iOS 8, right? I found one that's iOS 6 on eBay. Let's see if I can capture this. No, I don't think so. But yeah, I do have one. I will record a video of this later. If you guys are interested, Yeah, I'll be going back to the US pretty shortly. If you want to see a video of this, just let me know. But yeah, this is just epic. Well, a lot of you, this is back in 2012, and then it's kind of hard to come by since like 2013 because everyone is upgraded. Yeah, but I still have a functional iPhone with iOS 6. Yep. Also, yeah, filming this is an iPhone SE that I got for I got for $100. Yeah, this is an iPhone SE. I could have shot in 4K, but 4K is pretty grainy on an iPhone, especially with like subpar lighting. So I just kept it to 1080p. Well, I bought a GoPro earlier on, so I'll probably use that. Got upgrade to iOS 7. Shame. Last of its kind. Yeah, but it is like if you have a chance to like touch a Slate iPhone 5, you understand why I love the Slate iPhone so much. Like this is like the OG. I just wanted to share with people this Slate iPhone 5. It's $150. Go watch this video. Yeah, 8.4.1, which I do. Should I jailbreak it? It's irreversible if you jailbreak it. What people do if you have like an iOS 6 iPhone 5 is that you save those blobs. It's very easy. You can just do it online. I think if you use Uncover, you can do that. If you use Chimera, you can do that. You can use Uncover. I don't know. That's the things I've heard, but you can apparently do that. Yeah, I haven't had a need to jailbreak for a long time. But there's a lot of resources. Just go online and type in how to save iOS blobs. That allows you to keep this old version of iOS. That's how you do it. Yep. Yeah, it was pretty long ago. It was about 2 years ago, 2019. So yeah. 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 Yeah, 4S in 2017. Yeah. Parts only, yeah, because you stole someone else's iPhone. You're shady. They were just selling for $9. Hey, I stole this iPhone from somewhere. They're selling it for parts. Doesn't deter a lot of people from selling it for parts. Yeah, but yeah, I think my iPhone actually got featured in some YouTubers' videos. Let's see if I can find that post. Yeah, it was like way back then when I didn't use the community tab all that much. So you're gonna have to wait until I scroll all the way down. But I'm gonna show you a photo because I did post about it a long time ago. Let's see here. Yeah, it was so long ago. Have you seen my tweet about the old passbook? Oh boy. I feel kind of sick right now. Let's see. Yeah, it was so old. Yeah, here's my cat. Here's my magic keyboard. Look at that. Dual SIM. Twitter. Memes. So long after. Yeah, it was a while ago. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Yeah. Wait, let me go to my Twitter. And then let me search my own Twitter. There you go. Yeah, this is my iPhone 6, by the way. It kind of blew up. So, if you've never used iOS 6 in Passbook, you can actually flip the Passbook around, and then if you delete it, there's this animation. It's great. It's great. Look at that. It's awesome. Woo! Yeah, that's why I want to find that post, because I post a huge chunk of time ago, which is like 2 years ago. Yep. I filmed the bathroom of an Apple Park stall. Yeah, it was so long ago. Yeah, I do have like a decent amount of old posts, right? I have, yeah, I posted about the iPad Pro 3. Yep. You might recognize this guy. Hi, Philip. There you go. I was on his video once. I don't know, it's just weird. It's very, very weird. It's kind of disorientating to see that. But I was told of that in my Discord. Yeah. That's the gist of it. But yeah, I love the iPhone 5 so much. I just love it. Which makes the news that the iPhone 5, the Space Gray accessory is being discontinued that much more saddening. I don't know if you can buy one with iOS 6. How rare iPhone 5 with iOS 6. And then there's a downgrade iPhone 5 to iOS 6. Yeah, you can't do that. Who cares? Why in the world would I want to run iOS 6? Similar model that's been fully updated. Of all iOS devices are running iOS 6. Yeah, that's only 2015, so imagine how much more rare it is now. Right, iPhone 5 and iOS 6 was a work of art, yeah. Basically, okay, so I'm pretty good friends. You guys might know that I know Dongle. You guys know who Dongle Book Pro is? Well, I personally know the guy. Yeah. And I've been told that basically how it works. So I've been told how it works. So Dongle told me in DMs basically how it works is it's just so limited. You can't really do a lot of things with iOS. So basically the reason why it's so smooth back then is that you can't really do anything that could crash a phone or could cause it to like go bugs because there's so little things you can do with iOS at the time. You can't really crash it. But now the iPhone is so much more complex that there's a lot more points of failure. But yeah. It's iOS 6. Yeah, iOS 6 brand new. I don't think that's real. Yeah, but it's pretty useless. The shopping tab is pretty bad. Let's see if there are results for eBay. Oh, they're charging you $800. I bought mine for $150. iOS 6 rarest. And this is not even the slay color. Look at this. Look at this. This is white. Or silver and white, rather. White and silver. And, you know, it's a screen protector, which actually helps preserve the screen a little bit. But look at this. Oh, wait, no. It's probably a scam. See that home button? Well, it kind of looks like a sticker to me. Look at that. Because, like, it has, like, a bit of, like, a layer on top. And then, so, you could put a sticker on it. I would ask him to send me a video. Yeah. But it's such an old device that there's really no point of owning it unless you really want it. It's the iPhone 5 Retro Vintage not have adapter for testing, status not known. It'll probably power on just fine, but it'll probably not hold a charge. Yeah, that seems a little shady. Yeah. It's just super weird. Anything else happening this week besides the colorful MacBook Airs? MacBook Air. Yeah, it's rumored to have the same 7 colors as the new iMac. I don't know how much I believe this. Yeah, but it looks great. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the white keyboard, I think it's a little distracting. But yeah, Ian Zibo is just a genius. He's like 17, and then he already knows how to make these crushing renders. It's just awesome to look at. But it just looks a little thick towards the front. But they're saying that it's going to be likely going to be a flat design, which I don't disagree with. There's a refurbished MacBook Air. Yep. You should probably not buy a MacBook Air now. Never buy a MacBook Air now. Because the new one's around the corner. I mean, it looks alright. Looks alright. This is the green model. Yeah. I could see myself having one of these. It's just really the display size that kept me from buying one, because the maximum is like 14 inches. I don't think it's got to be a 13-inch MacBook Air. It's got to be a 14-inch. Maybe a 13-inch if I'm not so lucky. White keyboard is just... it's... Nah. Don't like it. Yeah, the white keyboard is what I always see on cheap laptops. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe, literally. So, come in multiple colors. 2021 MacBook Air. Yeah, but they did the MagSafe connector. Look at that. Yeah, it's a MagSafe connector. Oh boy. Yeah, but they did that render with the MagSafe connector because the rumor is it's gonna come back. Yeah. This is the iBook, of course, and then the iMac. Yep. It's awesome. But I don't know, it's just... I find it funny that... Was it 9 to 5 Mac, or was it... Yeah, like, you interview a rumor designer? Like, you're not talking to Apple people, but it just goes to show that there's not a lot of news in the Apple community. Ooh. Kettler and fire extinguisher on hand on back patio. For about 20 minutes. Ooh, yeah. Spicy pillows. Maybe. I haven't seen anything from the supply chain that corroborates this rumor, but he's usually pretty accurate. Like, I would say like 80% accurate. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? My very, very old Samsung Series 3 PC. Do you want to see it? Well, not the actual model, but... laptop. Yeah, this one. Oh boy. It's this one. I used to have this one. I used to play a lot of video games. A lot of the Team Fortresses and the Portals of the world. I used to do this on this laptop. And I used to make really, really crappy icon videos back when I have this laptop. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess the keyboard, but it has the optional... Yep, there you go. The optional keyboard cover that makes it look like this. Which looks exactly like this. Oh boy! Venus, do not buy, do yourself a favor and do not buy the MacBook Air right now. It's not worth it. Dieter is, yeah, he's the editor-in-chief from The Verge, yeah. Dieter Bohn, yeah. Yeah, just don't buy iPhone 5 is not considered vintage. No, it's obsolete because you can't get parts for the iPhone 5. It'll probably be announced at WWDC. Let's be real. I don't know. It's just like I just want a space gray laptop. I want space gray everything. I'm not really interested in all these colors. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Like if you like them, great. But personally, they're not for me. Also, I absolutely hate people that write on these boxes. I just don't like the fact that. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It definitely looks a little classier. The old rose gold and the gold ones, the space gray ones. Well, I'm using a PC now, and the OS is pretty crap. The only thing that helps the PC along is the app support. That's really the only thing going for it, because the rest of it is pretty crap. Nah. I own both the Mac and the PC. I know how crap the PC is. Like, literally all the advantages, right? It's bad at text rendering. It's bad at hardware optimization. It's bad at image processing. It's bad at reining in different vendors to offer somewhat of a coherent product. It's bad at a lot of things. The only thing that's good about Windows is app support. Alright? I'm doing this on a PC right now. I know what I'm talking about. But yeah. Venus asks, are you sure about the MacBook redesign on the WWDC, bro? Well, first of all, bro, I think that the MacBook Pro is likely going to come at WWDC. There is a huge precedent, right? 2012, 2013, 2016. A lot of these dates. Well, not 2016. Yeah. But a lot of WWDCs before this year has Macs. So there's a good chance that there will be Macs. I'm not 100% sure, but it just lines up too well. I don't think it's going to be the Air, though. It might not exactly be the Air. But I honestly don't know. There's nothing from the supply chain. It's all quiet on the Western Front. I'm sorry, Rebecca. That light up Apple logo is not coming back. Yeah, the new display backlight just doesn't support the backlit Apple logo because it's basically a transparent, a semi-translucent layer where the light can pass through the other side as well. So it's not just shining through the display, but also through the back, which allows them to light up the Apple logo. There's no electronics, it's just a display backlight. But if you change the backlight so it doesn't shine through the back, then there's no more light up Apple logo. And it's so thin that you can't really fit in something else in there. macOS is more refined. The icons are more refined. The design is more refined. Text and image is more refined. There's a lot more video support. Video editing and making is just janky on Windows. Trust me, I've done that a few times. Just seeking an alternative to see if that can be done on PCs. And all the time, I always wanted to go back to a Mac because of how janky, how slow, how sluggish everything is. And then apparently the remedy is to buy a higher end device, or while the Mac with like half its specs, barely half its specs, could run it much better, then it's really just PCs being crap. It's not PCs being misunderstood or anything, but it's just that they're crap machines that has Steam support. Refined means like kind of like cleaned up, kind of. It went through more stages. It considers a lot more things, and it's just a better, more polished experience because they took more time to make it more perfect. Yeah. The M1, yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's not gonna come out anytime soon, right? The AirPods are gonna come out before, and Apple Music Hi-Fi is gonna come out before the new Macs. So if I look up AirPods right now, yep, lossless audio AirPods 3 on May 18th. To be fair, that was Luke Miani. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Miani? Miani. Yeah, Luke Miani's report, but I don't think he has much of a source. So May 18th is definitely not confirmed, but sources say it could appear next week, which is in a couple of days. Is there auto Bluetooth switch between macOS and iOS? Yes. Do you think Apple will ever go into the gaming laptop market? Well, they have never gone into the gaming market. No. They will never do that. Yeah. Third generation AirPods and Hi-Fi Apple Music tier on May 18th. Who knows? Not me. Well, depending on whether developers want to develop for M1. If the new AMD processors on Windows, right? They also use ARM architectures. If games developed for that version of Windows can be ported, then yeah, maybe. But no, it's a long shot. It's never going to happen. Those of you thinking that, oh, there might be a gaming laptop in a couple of years, yeah, never mind. Never mind that. It's not going to happen. Sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not going to happen. Mark my words. Yeah, the M1 is good for gaming, but you don't have much games for macOS. All of these games I have no interest in. I want to play Portal. I want to play Borderlands. I want to play BioShock. I do not want to play frickin' what's it called? What's it called again? Crossy Road? Yeah, Crossy Road. Been popular. Well, it's been popular since forever, so I don't know what you're talking about by coming years. It's already been popular for 20 years, and that's why I bought a gaming PC, even though I hate Windows, and I still hate Windows the more I use it. I don't like Windows. Windows is a crappy platform, but it could run the games I want to run, so why not? Minecraft and Sims 4, you can totally pull off that with Mac. Harrison asks, what are your thoughts on the AirPods Max? They're kind of spacey, which I guess is what audio is supposed to sound like, even though it's kind of reverberated. It's like I'm listening to something in a concert hall. I prefer something that's like more clear and more bassy. So I would like the Pros more. The Max, I think they're a pretty bad concept. They have a really terrible case design. It doesn't shut off the power. I think it's a little bit too bulky for me. It might work for you. It might work for people that like large cans. But as a person that never liked large cans, I would much prefer in-ear earbuds. The AirPods Max, with that price, no thanks. But yeah. I don't know. Remains to be seen if there's going to be new AirPods coming out next week. Frankly, I don't believe that would be the scenario. That won't be the case. I don't know. It's just weird. Everything is weird right now. There's like a chip shortage, so you'll probably have to wait 4 weeks to even order AirPods 3. Yeah. Okay. $900. Yeah. Yeah, we had a viewer that games a lot. She also has like a gaming PC, and that's basically the same setup situation. Just PCs are just bad. That's the opinion. PCs are bad. I've used PCs, I still don't like PCs. They're like barely okay, but the fact that you can tinker with it makes a lot of people happy. But I really don't care about my devices enough. All I want is just like to like download a couple of apps, run a couple of games, and that's it. I don't really care about anything else. So the main live stream is going to be ended here. I do want to talk about my plans for WWDC. Are you people ready for it? Let's talk about some WWDC plans. Let's talk about some of the Craig plans. So, the week before WWDC, we're going to host a live stream, a special live stream. Maybe the night before, but somewhere around those lines. Where we will discuss what we want from WWDC. By then, we'll have a lot more speculation, a lot more rumors, a lot more leaks coming out. Right? And we're just going to have a live stream. We're all discussing what we want. And then we're going to have a bit of a watch party. But I might not do a live stream for that one. I might do Discord. Because right after that, I need to immediately start editing the supercut that everybody likes. Yep, so that's coming back. For 2021, I'm going to keep it under wraps. I'm not going to tell you what approach I'm going with this year. You're going to have to find out then. And hopefully a couple more streams and a couple more videos where we have fun. But yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be like, I'd say like 4 or 5 videos around that week. 3 to 4, not 4 to 5, 3 to 4. So we're going to talk about a lot of different things, a lot more WWDC things, of course the supercut that you people enjoy. If there are memes during the keynote, you'll bet your bottom dollar that I will clip them first thing in the morning. So yeah, that's my plans for WWDC 2021. Hopefully, I might be able to get out a different like supercut for you people. That will be dope. That will be super dope. M1X iMac Pro with new space for accessories for Touch ID. Usually when they discontinue things like these, it's not going to likely have a successor. Okay, for that chat member that keeps spamming like emojis, I'd like you to keep it down, please. Thank you. Just try not to spam, because other members would like to chat also in that space, so it's preferable that try to not spam as much, or unfortunately I will have to shut that down. I know you're excited, but it would be great if you could keep it down a little. Thank you. Yeah, but that's it. That's basically it. So that's the live stream for today. Yeah, this is basically it. Reminder, if you go to my Discord, I'm still hiring moderators for live streams. So if you wanna help out in the live streams, if you want to become a moderator and help make sure the chat is civil, because I feel like there's gonna be more and more people joining us sooner rather than later. So I definitely need a moderator to help keep live streams, while lit, civil and organized. So if you want to apply for that, Discord link, of course, in the description. You will see a mod applications section. Go there and just tell me what you're good at. and I'll look over your application. Also, too, I'm only accepting mod applications on Discord. So if you don't apply on Discord, I'm not going to see it. I'm just going to read only that channel. It'll probably be... the next live stream will be on Saturday as well. Every single Saturday. Also, too, if you boost and stuff, if you decide to boost my server, donate to my Patreon, exclusive video will come in early June. I'm sorry for the delays, but I've been pretty busy with my studies and working on this channel so far. But I have all the footage. All that's left is for me to actually just fix the footage and edit into something that I think it's pretty enjoyable. Okay, please, yeah, go into my Discord. If you boost, I will thank you. I will love you forever. And then we all get, like, much better perks. So if you want to make the server a better place and get some exclusive special content, feel free to boost the server. I would put all the details in the booster area for your special perks. Yeah, Discord's new logo is awful. Before we go, let's take a look at Discord's awful new logo. Because this is something that's like vaguely related to that. Oh my god. It's like a default Windows font. The hell is wrong with this? Yeah, it's just ugly. They say that they're marketing to children, but like they used to do like creepy furry shit. Like even in like the customer service emails, like, oh, it's Pringle and it's a whoopee joining Discord partner. Thank God they don't do this anymore, which is a good thing. It's kind of cutesy. I don't see it, but it's just ugly. It's just ugly. Why is it so wide? Why are they such wide boys? I don't get it. Also, too, the color is kind of miffed. Like, yeah, this is not the color of Discord. It's kind of washed out on my display, but on your screen, it actually looks better on the live stream. I'm watching the live stream footage, and now it looks better on the live stream than it does on my computer. I gotta lie. Yeah, the text is just ugly. Yeah, the new shade of purple is like absolutely sharp. The old one looks kind of faded and not sharp. The new one is actually pretty nice. Well, the icon is actually pretty nice. They condensed it quite a bit. It looks way better. Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's just that. It's just wide. Like, this is like... I don't know if you guys use WeTransfer. But let me show you WeTransfer. That's like that. It's kind of like that. See that? That's got WeTransfer aesthetic right here. That yeah, I do a lot of artwork. I do a lot of like design work. I use WeTransfer a lot, and it just looks like WeTransfer. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, it's a beautiful color. So Dub is on June 7th through the 11th. June 7th. The keynote will be on June 7th. So early June I'll have a live stream. But for regular live streams like this one, I would do it every single Saturday. Around 6 p.m. my time, which is around 10 a.m. in Europe. Discord does not have an updated icon on my Samsung phone. Well, you have to update your app. Okay, so yeah, I'm still hiring moderators, so if you guys want, go to my Discord, join my Discord. If you haven't joined my Discord already, lots of great stuff in there. We've got like design contests. We got lots of fun stuff going on. Also, too, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you can do so now. Click the bell. You can get more Apple memes every single week. But yeah, if you want to apply as a moderator to help keep this chat clean, I'm taking applications now. So, go ahead. Other than that, that would be the end of the live stream. It's been awesome. It's been fun talking to you guys again. I feel much better now. And so, yeah. Thank you for coming in today. I really had a blast talking to you guys. Also, yeah, if you want to make that dub banner, Tuna, go ahead. Be my guest. I would love to see that. In fact, if you guys want to make dub banners on your own, I would love to see them. Post it in the Discord so I can. Dub. But right now, I'm going to go now. So that's it for me. Goodbye.